Hello, lovelies. It has been a day since I have chatted with all y'all, hasn't it? Hello, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. Hold on, let me get my stream together, because my things are everywhere. Excuse me, I'm going to be adjusting my screen here real quick so I can see all of y'all. Because YouTube is weird when it comes to like adjusting its settings. Hold on a second, everybody. I can see you popping in now, and I appreciate your faces for coming in here. I appreciate you, and I appreciate your faces. Hello, how you doing? It's so good to see everybody, or I guess talk to everybody, since I cannot see you, but that is okay. We are still here together anyways. You know, in these moments, I really do wish I had some, like, coffee or was allowed to drink coffee. It's not that I'm not allowed to. It's just that my body does not like me drinking coffee. It has dubbed it illegal for me. It has dubbed it a foreign substance. Oh, I should probably mute my computer so y'all don't understand how badly I need to update my laptop because it's, God, poor thing's falling apart. It's doing good. It's hanging in there. Oh, Lord. I'm like moving things around as I'm chatting. I'm sorry. This is just getting a little weird. Sorry, y'all. I'm like not paying attention to the cat. I don't have a cat. To the chat right now. I'm trying to move things. Hold on a second. There you go, YouTube. There you go. Catching on. Oh, my God. I don't want to scroll. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to do anything else. Ugh. 9 people in here. Hello to you lovely faces. Hello to all my ladies and gents and non-binary friends. Hello. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good here. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, here we go. All right, we're good. Ooh. Okay. I thought I told you to shush. Okay, my laptop has now effectively been shushed. Hello, everybody, and welcome to my after Halloween after party, because I'm an adult and had to work on Halloween and didn't want to do a live stream during Halloween, even though everybody did a special video for Halloween. My video didn't do as well as I initially thought, don't get me wrong, but that's also because the hype has definitely come and gone for this game, right? Like, I knew it wasn't going to be like the epitome of everything, but I'm glad that people gravitated to it in the first place. So I hope you all enjoyed my week of uploads this week. I know it's been a little bizarre, but I'm going to try and get back onto like a normal schedule. So next week I got 2 more videos coming out for everybody on Friday. So woohoo. Video for my patrons, for anybody who's, you know, being very helpful in my life and being a very special snowflake and donating to my Patreon. Y'all are going to be getting a video next week. You're going to get another Mistress Vixie coming at you. This one's going to be a little bit more forward. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a little bit more, well, intimate. I'm definitely going to be leaning a little bit more on this one than I have with the other ones. Mainly because I've always been a little scared of the idea of getting a little, you know, erotic too soon. So I'm trying to lean a little bit on this one, and I'm not going full, but I am leaning a little bit. So if y'all are interested, go check that out. But how are y'all doing? What did you guys do for Halloween? Did you stay indoors? Did you do your homework? Did you sleep? Did you brush your teeth? You brush your fucking teeth? You know Jenna's gonna come at you if you didn't, right? So what did y'all do for your Halloween? I'm very curious. I had a fun time. Like, I got to go to work. I was hanging out with friends all day. I was dressing up like different things. So I had a lot of fun. What did you guys dress up as? I'm curious. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, everybody. Hello. It has been a hot minute, I know. I threw eggs at trick-or-treaters. I stayed home because I'm bored. Oh, okay, well, at least you were doing things you were passionate about. I worked, then I did homework. Yeah, Good for you. Yay for being responsible. Gotta make that coin, though. I did my homework, but I wish I didn't have homework. Ooh, amen. I'm glad I've got over that years ago. I was an art major, so what homework? I had class, but then left early because I didn't feel like learning. And then I lost my favorite lighter. See, lighters just disappear. Either that or they get taken by LTs, as this one drunk girl at a bar once told me, or once accused my friend. She called him a lighter thief, or LT for short. And she was drunk. But he had like 6 lighters in his pocket, and he's like, that's the thing, I don't smoke. And she laughed. She's like, oh my God, you're a lighter thief. Every group has one. And she just called him lighter thief all throughout the night. So you might have lost it, but hopefully he's in a better place. Going to someone who needs it, you know what I'm saying? I watched Malevolent with friends on Netflix. It's a terrible horror movie. Oh, you actually did mean Malevolent. Okay. I was like, Maleficent? And you were like, terrible horror movie. Still Maleficent? Just kidding. I know that's a Disney movie, but damn. I had math homework. Math. Again, I was an art major. What math? It was a Zippo with a phoenix on it. It was very special to me. Like I said, I hope that it's going to somebody like who really needs it, or somebody that returns it to you. Or maybe you find it. I don't know. I lose stuff all the time. College was chilling with no horror. With no homework. Essentially, yes. Well, depends on the class. I ate Doritos and drank Mountain Dew. You see, you living it up. Okay, I see you. Getting natty gains and shit. Trying to squash all the rest of us. I'm not gonna lie to all y'all. I stayed home and I was just indulging in all the chocolates. I was happy. I was binge watching Bob's Burgers, just chatting with a few of my friends on like, vid chat or like over the phone. But then I was basically at home. I was working overnight, so I was able to relax. I slept during the day and then I was up at night. So it was a fun day for me. My friends actually have lighters in their pockets, so if a cute guy asks for lighters, they volunteer as tribute. Girl, I've been there. I have totes been there. I'm somebody who, just as like a rule of thumb, I carry one with me because I don't smoke cigarettes, but I do smoke. And it's always nice to be, to have your own lighter when there's a circle going, when there's a smoking circle happening. You don't want to pass around somebody else's lighter or forget the rotation. So I like bringing my own. It just makes life a little simpler for everybody. I would also invite you to come see Sweeney Todd at my college, but you probably live on the other side of the country. I live in California. That's where I live. But I love Sweeney Todd. I actually was in a production of Sweeney Todd. I got to be Mrs. Lovett. It's one of my favorite shows. But break a leg. Hope you get a full house. I stayed home and waited for my 10-year-old brother to come home so I could steal some of his candy. And he lets me, so I'm not mean. So, Well, I just bought my own. When you an adult with no kids, you could just buy your own and people understand. They look at you and they're like, yeah, I know. I'm gonna be right there with you tomorrow on my favorite holiday, November 1st. It is good to see. I keep saying see. It is good to talk to all y'all again. I'm really excited. I got a new setup going thanks to my patrons, my wonderful, wonderful patrons. I was able to buy myself a sturdy microphone stand. So I was able to get myself a nice screen so that way I can make some, I guess, better quality production videos. But I'm not gonna lie, they pretty good quality as it is, right? Right? I think it's very funny. I was scrolling through Twitter and there was somebody that was advertising being a sound editor and being like, I have sound effects that'll make your role plays and take them to the next level. And I was like, bitch, who do you think you talking to? Who do you think I am? I've been doing this from the get-go. Get on my level. Excuse me. I hope you find some work though. It looks like you got everything worked out. I'm not being too salty. I really do hope that people, make it in this industry. I just think it's funny, like, that it's advertised to me. And it's like, no, honey. Do you know who I even is? Oh, it's so good to talk to everybody again. I know it's been again, a hot minute since I've spoken to all of you. But I thought today was a perfect day because I have a day off of work finally for the first time in 6 months. And I was able to just kind of take a load off and relax a little bit. And I thought, hey, who better to hang out with on a Saturday than my lovelies? So how are y'all doing? How the hell are y'all doing? I am doing great. I'm a little peeved though. And I'm going to tell you why. So now we're going to do story time with Vixie. So I'm a little peeved. Basically, I found out that my channel is officially demonetized. So I can no longer, I tried to apply and they demonetized me. They're like, you do not meet the qualifications. And I was like, okay, Logan Paul is still able to be monetized, but I can't. That's cool. And I get it. I realized that it's probably stupid of me to make money off of this kind of thing, I guess. But at the same time, it's a little liberating because now I could talk about whatever the hell I want to talk about. And, within reason, of course. I'm not going to get flagged. I'm not pushing that limit. But it gives me a little bit more freedom. Like, I can pull things from, I can do more with my videos. And instead of being afraid of, getting flagged or getting strikes like that. And to be honest, when I was monetized, I wasn't exactly making a lot. My yandere video was the one that was my moneymaker, but it wasn't that much a month, to be honest. So I decided that I'm officially going to remain demonetized and just roll with it, I still have my Patreon. I still have my lovelies over there my special snowflakes that have been helping me out immensely by just giving as little as, whatever they can. I don't care how much it is or how little it is. It adds up. You know what I'm saying? It means a lot to me that you want to pay me to keep doing this. And I really appreciate that. I really do. And so as I'm moving into the future of this channel, we are officially going from this point on, we are demonetized. I'm not going to monetize my videos anymore. I'm done doing that. I'm still going to have Patreon, of course, but on YouTube, everything's going to be 100% free. You're not going to pay me one damn cent, and I'm going to be here to make sure that you are okay throughout the week. So I hope that y'all indulge me on some of the changes, but thank you all so much for your constant support. I'm going to check back in with the chat because I've kind of been going off on a tangent, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Portugal and the weather is so bipolar. It's in the morning it's so cold, in the afternoon it gets so hot and I don't know what to wear. It's weird. Yeah, pretty much it's the same here. I live kind of coast side, so I can see the ocean. And it's just not, it can't get it together. Oh, y'all are sweet. Y'all are so nice. I appreciate you finding, me as more of a preference to the Paul. See, y'all don't have to change your pledges either. If you're already donating or you're not donating, please don't go out of your way to do it. I want you to do it because you saw Vixie or Cakes with Vix and you were like, oh, let me get in on that. If you want to do that, by all means, that is your thing. And then I do sweeten the pot a little bit by saying that if you donate $10 or more, you get a custom audio a month. And that's either a special video that it's a sneak preview of something that I'm going to post at a future date on my channel, or it's something that, you send me a script or you send me a concept and I put it together for you. And the length is depending on how much you can donate. And I know that people's money is tight, but that's really the only thing I can do right now. And I know that people want to donate, and we'll figure out a way to do it. But for right now, Patreon is the only way to donate to me at this point, at this moment. But y'all will be the first to know if there's something else. What did I do on Halloween? I stayed in, ate some candy, and then went to work. for an overnight shift. So I got off at 6:15 in the morning, and then I slept. For the last day, I slept about 16 hours, and I am well rested, if you catch my drift. Did you have fun on Halloween and any other days? Yes, of course, I had fun. I was hanging out with a good group of people that were people I needed. I've kind of found out a lot of different things this week that's kind of been throwing my life for a loop a little bit. And they've really been rallying around me, and I really, like, I appreciate them so much for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love having them in my life. It means a lot to me that, you know, I had those people rallying around me. Did I see the new Halloween movie? No, I haven't. I'm honestly, I'm a little skeptical to go see it because I heard things about it, and I'm really, the only way that I'll go see it, honestly, is if I know whether or not Myers actually dies at the end. Because, like, we've been down this road, like, 5 or 6 other times, and it's fucking ridiculous. Like, you know, don't spoil it for anybody else in the chat. Don't spoil it for anybody else in the chat. But I'm just saying that this is the only, like, I will confirm it with somebody else. You can DM me or, you know, send me, like, yeah, DM me or something and say, like, hey, he, this or that. But don't put it in the chat. That's honestly the only way I'm going to go see it. I love the Halloween franchise. Don't get me wrong. I love them. Even the Rob Zombie ones. I love them. Hello to the lovely 18 of all of you who are here. Sanctuary, how the hell are you? Hype for Christmas, or are you too tired to get excited until 12 days before? It has literally been like 2 days, and I'm still celebrating Dia de los Muertos, Sanctuary, okay? Let me have my moment, then we'll be excited about Christmas. Let Thanksgiving happen, then be excited about Christmas. Have you seen Bohemian Rhapsody? No, but I am planning on it. I just don't have any time. Like, literally, after this is replacing sleep at the moment. You know what I'm saying? What other horror movies are you looking forward to? I have seen a lot of things. I'm kind of interested in, I saw that there was a trailer for La Llorona, and I was like, oh God, oh Lord, how are we going to do this? Like, how is this going to go down? Like, because I'm really curious to see how they Americanize the fuck out of this story. You know what I'm saying? Because this was something that, like, my parents and my grandma used on me when I was a kid. I think everybody understands in the Hispanic community understands this story. So I'm really curious to see how they do it. Because it is in English, but it's a story, you know, it's a really Hispanic story. So I'm kind of curious to see how they do this. That's the one I'm looking forward to. But just to see how they do it. Instead of Halloween, I saw Venom because I already knew the end. Oh, well, I mean, tomato, potato, right? Hey, man, I'm alive, you know, just dealing with life, you know. Yeah, I know. Also, what the fuck is even Thanksgiving? I'm so confused. Every November, this Scott's confused. It's basically a day where we come together and eat a fuck ton of food and just be thankful for the fact that we have these people around us who can make this wonderful, wonderful food that they have been put in front of us. That's essentially all it is. It's just a day for people to come together with their families and loved ones or, you know, friends and all that good stuff. But as long as people that you are thankful to have in your life. Thankful to be in your life, and you feed them, because that's how like, you know, at least in my house, that's how we show respect to one another, is that we feed them some delicious food. So that's Thanksgiving in a nutshell. And don't you dare take that one food holiday away from me, because I think all of us can understand that being away from home, we miss our parents cooking the most. And I do, especially when my mom is fucking Mexican, is 100% Mexican, and she can make the best food I've ever had. And I'm so excited because Thanksgiving and Christmas, two are the two holidays where I get to come home, where I get to go visit my family empty-handed, and I come home with about 12 dozen tamales. Oh, I'm so excited. So don't take that one day away from me. Sorry, I kind of went on a tangent. I love Thanksgiving because it's just essentially eat your feelings day. And my mom, like, makes a ton of delicious food, and it's just, oh. How's everybody here? Hello! We doing good. We hanging out. I watched the cartoon version of La Llorona and spooked the crap out of me. No, honey, like, the real story is messed up. Like, it's real messed up. No, you're not too late. Everybody's welcome, of course. You know that there's never really, like, a tangible schedule here. We just talk about whatever. That's sweet as fuck. I like the idea of that. Right? Like, that's something as somebody who is, grew up with this kind of, lifestyle and who is now an avid stoner, I appreciate food. Especially when someone gives you and makes you food. That is, like, the sweetest thing. It's like, it's a show of hospitality. And for me, it shows a great deal of respect. Like, you like me enough that you want to feed me. You want to see me nourished. You want me to survive the winter. And I appreciate that. At least that's how it is in my house. And, I'm sorry, in Fort Kickass. That's how we roll. Hi, Vixie. Hi, everyone. Hello. It's good to talk to all of you once again. It's been so long that I've come back to the stream. I know, right? Hello. Talking about Thanksgiving and food. The La Llorona trailer scared me, and I've heard the story. But do you know the story? Do I know the story, honey? Please. We all knew the story. My Nana would scare the hell out of me with that story. Are you kidding me? Just because I wouldn't brush my teeth. That's just it. Is that they throw it for every little thing. La Llorona's gonna come and get you. Ahí te viene la Llorona, te va a pegar, te va a agarrar y te va a echar en la agua. Espera, no vas a regresar en la mañana. No vas a regresar. Scare the hell out of me. It's not cool, Grandma. What nationalities am I? I'm half Mexican, and I'm half American. So I'm half and half. I'm a mixed race, and I am very happy. I'm very proud of it. Even though I don't look Hispanic, or sound Hispanic, I am. I love being with all my family, and I love food. I'm excited for Happy Death Day to you and Glass. Oh, yeah. I forgot that M. Night Shyamalan was doing that. Yeah, I think that's going to be interesting. I expected Vixie to be... Really? Okay. See, I don't really know how you people... What ethnicities you people, or y'all, know me as. I know that I really try and keep my who I am as a person under wraps, but don't let my actual nationality change your perception of me. Like, I am who you perceive me to be. If you don't perceive me as that, then that's not what I am. Vixie is an entity. I, as a voice actress, am this half and half. Speaking of food, in Puerto Rico is December where we have an all-you-can-eat buffet at Grandma's house. See, it's every month for us. Okay. Oh my God. Is it just me, or can I barely understand what Vixie is saying in Mexican? Okay, yo, it's called Spanish, okay? Relax. I am Mexican. I speak Spanish. Jesus. I love, like, when I bust out the Spanish, even the Hispanic people are like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Learn! It's so funny. Like, people always yell at me, like, learn English and stuff like that. It's like, I do. I know it. It's boring, and I want to try something else. I just think it's so funny that I'm the one, like, I do not look Hispanic, but, like, I'm the one that can bust it out. Man, I wish I could cook. My friends are whipping out all this fancy shit. I'm in the background like, baby, I burn eggs. Get you a man that can burn you some eggs. Crisp them up like you like them. Scramble them just right. Well, I hope things are going good with your channel. I'm seeing you as climbing up the subscriber count over on your channel. I'm glad. LOL, I try to understand, but it was so fast. See, that's also a part of it, is that it's fast talking. In Spanish, we kind of are used to talking real quick. Are you planning on doing a telenovela ASMR video? I'm not really planning on doing ASMR on this channel, but my Crendon Theater is essentially a telenovela. People are like, there's like love triangles, and there's ghosts, and there's people who are dying, and it's just, there's all kinds of things. Like, it is a telenovela, and I'm surprised more people don't get that. Hello everyone. Hello for jumping in the chat. I hope that this time of day or night or morning, whatever time it is for all y'all, is a good time. Because I read somewhere that 5 o'clock Pacific is like the ideal time for most places everywhere. Like, this is the time that everyone in the world is awake, whether it be the morning or the afternoon or night. Everyone is awake, or I think majority of people are awake. I think I read that somewhere, but I'm not 100% sure. I might have that wrong. Either way, I hope, this time is a little bit more manageable for all of you, because I miss all of you. I miss being able to talk to you. Ooh, Lord. People are responding to the fact that I'm speaking Spanish. Alrighty, I'm popping in the chat. I didn't speak a word of Spanish, so if it's all Greek to me, it's all Greek to me. My best friend is Mexican, so so it sounds very familiar. Fair enough. I understand Spanish because it's similar to Portuguese. Yeah, right. It is very similar. There's some different, I think it's just there are different verbs and different like conjugations and stuff like that. But essentially very similar. Like, I think we can probably understand a little bit about what we were talking about. Just, it's a context language. It very much is. I'm probably biased for saying this, but I ship Sydney with Jason. Okay, see, I got lots of plans for Crendon. Like, I've got tons of plans. We ain't even close to an ending yet. Like, I've written chapters, like, 1 through 10 already. And we are nowhere near this fun stuff, because we got betrayals to work out. We've got some, like, hidden secrets to work out. And someone's going to die. Someone's going to die. And it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be pretty at all. So I hope that all of you have been checking up with Crendon Theater, because I love how my channel has basically become the collab channel. Two out of the 4 of my videos are collabs with like 2 to 7 other channels. And like, don't get me wrong, I love it. I love having people like Morgan, who are like juggernauts, who are like bigger, who are more well known. And then I love having people who are just starting out, like 100 subscribers, maybe even less, and literally throwing them into this circle, because I think that they have a lot of potential, and I think that there's a lot of potential in the story, and especially the way they bring it to life. So I appreciate everybody, and I just love the fact that I've become this collab channel. Yeah, nobody wants to collab with me. I'm kidding. I've gotten a couple of shout outs in recent, like, times, and I really appreciate that. I really do. Like, shout out to everybody who's been super cool with me, but, my DMs are there. By all means, send me your scripts. I would love to collaborate with you. Oh my goodness. I finished school recently and I'm super depressed. Does anybody have any tips on just being happier when you have no one around you to cheer you up? I would appreciate it. I find myself doing things like this. When I get bored, I created this channel because I got bored. I wanted something to do, like literally. So I think that it's just about finding something that makes you happy to occupy your time, whether it's drawing or writing or even going outside for like walks, exercising, I don't know, eating, I don't know. Do something, like try something new. Like if sketching doesn't work out, then try like picking up a new show, or like while you sketch, or write something, like try something different, you know what I'm saying? Something that like, doesn't really cost a lot of money to do, or if anything to do. And then if you want, expand, broaden your horizons, take a dance class, I don't know, go out, do stuff. you'll find that you'll either make yourself happy or you'll meet somebody or you'll meet people. Exactly. Like, so it's kind of a give and take. It's good to see you, and I wish everybody best of luck to those who are leaving the stream. Thanks for popping by and hanging out with us. Loved your Halloween special, by the way. Thank you. I'm glad that people are enjoyed it, because I honestly thought it was going to do a little bit better. I'm not complaining about the collabs. They're so great. Thank you. Like, I'm glad that you like them. They're wonderful, aren't they? I love them. Like, I really am trying to be very professional with them, but there's one voice actor who I've kind of become a little bit closer to, and he and I have been joking around, and like we send each other stupid shit all the time. Like, I was talking to him, I was joking with him. I was like, see, I'm like a plethora of I'm a consummate professional, like I am, because I remember I was chatting with another voice actor, and the way I wanted to tell him, like, the way I told him that I really liked his voice and I was really excited about working with him is I said the phrase, and I quote, "Your voice is like butter. I want it in and on everything." And I was like, I looked at it a day later and I was like, oh, I hope he really finds this funny, because otherwise it's going to be weird. So that's like, because I want people to feel comfortable. Like, I don't want them to feel like this is like a super serious, super professional, like, we got to be serious 100% of the time. Like, no, I want you to feel comfortable. I want you to be yourself with me. I don't want you to be business job you. I want you to be personal you. That's why I, shout out to these people. Anyways, what is your favorite collab? Like, my favorite collab video or my favorite, like, collaborator? Like, because I'm not picking my favorite baby. I'm not picking my favorite lovely. Like, I'm not doing that. That's mean. And a couple of them are watching. So that's, like, again, it's not fair. Like, I don't have any favorites. I don't. I love every single one of, like, my collabs. I love my stories. Like, I love the fact that they are putting up with the fact that I'm making them say these sometimes awful things. And I'm really glad that people are kind of getting a little bit more comfortable with me and understanding that, especially like with Sanctuary as a good example. There were some people that didn't understand that Sanctuary was a different person. And I felt so bad. And like, I was like, hey, I tell them this even now, like, if you have a video and you need someone to play the bad guy or the person that, like, your audience universally hates, I would love to be that person. I told Aussie Ben this as well. I was like, if you need someone for your channel to universally hate, I would love to throw myself under that bus for you, honey. Like, I would totally do that. And I would. Like, if a channel needs someone to be like that ultimate bitch, boom, here you are. Come and talk to me. I'm wide open. Literally. I'm such a fangirl that I love to ship everybody. Thanks! And see, that's why I think my collabs work like that, because you really can ship everybody with everybody. When things get lonely, I distract myself. Persona 5 works as well, of course. But as for a longer situation, I've learned to be happy by myself and be content with myself. Exactly, yes. And it's just about doing what makes you happy. Because then you'll realize, like, oh, these people around me are really, really boring, and I want to find people that actually do things that make me happy, that make them happy. You know what I'm saying? You kind of get used to it. Emery was fucking great in the Halloween special. Props to her. She was great. She was so happy to jump in on this. I was like, hey, I know you're super busy, but do you want to do this for me? And she was like, hell yes. What do you do voice acting for failed quest if you don't know what it is to look up? What? I'm sorry. Hold on. If you don't know what that is, look it up. Oh, I'm sorry. I do not know what that is. What? Oh, I'm sorry. I totally read that wrong. What you do voice acting for failed quest, if you don't know what I mean, look it up. I'm a little confused, but all right. Hello, 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 and welcome everyone. Hello. Online classes is scam. No, they were the only thing that got me through taking 20 units a year, or a semester, sorry, a year. Could you imagine? No, 20 units a semester. Like the majority of them are online classes. Vixie can make a 5 to 10 minute video and it would be more interesting than half the shows I find on TV. Thank you. I've tried. I really do. And so do my babies. I'm really glad. This question may have been asked about how was everyone's Halloween? I completed my October Halloween thing watching Hocus Pocus. Oh, cool. That's a fun movie. Yeah, I had a good Halloween. I basically relaxed and went to work. I got to dress up and hang out and just be around people that were the exact type of people I needed to be around. You know what I'm saying? I like the fact that someone said, "What's your favorite collab?" And you could hear the pressure on my voice. On my voice, I had no pressure. I love all my babies. The thing is, I wouldn't work with somebody. Like, I would tell them up front if I didn't want to work with them, if I didn't feel comfortable working with them. It's not that I would never contact them. It's that I would tell them straight up. Because it's like, why bother wasting anybody's time, you know? Like, why bother? And yes, I am very blunt about that. Like, if someone asks me, hey, reaches out and says, hey, I'm interested in doing this, here's the script, and I say, no, I really don't want to do that, I really hope that that person understands that it's nothing against them, it's just my personal bias. And I do, like, speak up and say things that because I'm not just gonna roll over, you know what I'm saying? That person's not paying me, I'm not gonna do it. And even if they were paying me, I probably still wouldn't do it. Because if I don't feel comfortable, I don't feel comfortable. And, nobody should do things they're not comfortable with. What's the key to success? Oh, Lord, if you all consider me success, then the bar is exceptionally low. Well, I just think it's doing what you love. Like, listen to me. Like, this is me who I am as a normal individual. Like, I talk like this to people on a daily basis. I'm a supervisor at my job, and even I talk to my employees like this sometimes. I don't swear at them, of course, but, like, this is who I am. And, like, I found something that, like, jives with me and really works with me. And, like, every single lovely here, y'all have gravitated to that. And that's why I love it, is that you do things that make you happy, and other people will, in turn, feel happy, too. And those are the people that you want around, are the people that are happy by being around you, or by listening to you, or just, again, be being around you. That's what I think is the key to success. It's just finding out what makes you do you. Top 5 countries you want to visit soon. Oh, Lord. I can't do 5, but I can do... the one I really want to visit is New Zealand. Like, hands down. That and Ireland. But that's, my own personal bias. I have a couple of friends that live out there and, like, tell me about how beautiful it is all the time. So, but New Zealand, most definitely, because of my film major persona-ish. And I think, every nerd wants to visit New Zealand for the obvious reason. You know what I'm saying? When I get lonely, I don't have anybody else, I would make up little stories and games. I did that since I was a kid. Same. That's how I started this channel, is that I'd make up stories and just talk to myself. I wouldn't have a response, but I would just talk to myself. Have you ever listened to Good My Moon by Go Radio? It's like 1,000,000%. I bajillion% recommend it. I have not. I'll have to go check it out. What are your plans for Thanksgiving? Visiting my family and just eating. Thanks for the advice anytime. I love that this cafe is also like an advice column. Y'all can ask me any questions you want, and I'm more than happy to answer them. Of course, within reason. What language would you like to learn in 2019? Honestly, engineering. I want to learn the language of what the it means to be an engineer, because right now I'm not the best at it, and it's part of my job description, and my bosses are doing what they can to drill this information into me. So that's the language I'd like to learn. I'm already know 2 languages, and for me, I use them every day, and that's all I need. I don't need any other language. I would like to learn engineering, but that's, you know, in time. You could literally curse me out and I would still enjoy every single second of it. See, God. I have had a lot of people tell me that, actually. Like, it's funny, but it's true. La 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 la. I do something to myself, and that's find the positive and the negative. Like, if something bad happens, I always find the positive side. That's what keeps me happy all the time, I guess. And it's hard, you know? Like, there are a lot of people that can easily do that, but there are some people, like, you know, I include myself, that find it really hard to find the positive in a lot of negatives. When I get lonely and depressed, I just find random people and I see if I can make them laugh to the point of crying. That's a good way of doing it. Everybody loves laughing. And I'd appreciate that if somebody just randomly came up and started saying, like, things just to make me laugh. If you like Hocus Pocus, I found out that there's a sequel that takes place 25 years later. Oh yeah, I have heard of that. I have to check that out. I haven't heard of it. I have heard of it. I haven't seen it. My cousins are from New Zealand. Oh, cool. If you like long winding roads, beautiful scenery, and lovely people, you're in luck. Oh, see, there we go. I want to go because every other nerd wants to go, and because, you know, I want to see, I want to see Middle Earth. I want to see it. That, and I really want to go out there because I've heard it's breathtaking. Plus, I've heard the food is, like, top notch, and I've been to Italy. Like, I've heard, and they even rave about it. So I'm really interested to see. And I know that someday I'll get there, but for right now, I'm not really planning on it. I think my next course of action, I think I'm planning a trip to Spain soon, like in the next year or so. I think that's when I'm going to be going. But yeah, I'm going to be going with my family, and I hope it'll be a lot of fun. I've never been, so I'm excited. You just got a sub because you're cool. Oh, okay, I see you just now joining the party. I'm just kidding. Welcome. Anybody who joins at any time is welcome, as long as you binge watch every single one of my videos. I'm kidding. Kind of. Since getting out of the military, when I'm not working at the prison, I teach my friends how to shoot. Okay, cool. See, I think that's the tool. That's something that a lot of people need. Like, I'll tell you, it's one hell of a stress reliever. Like, it is the best stress reliever. Well, it's not the best, but it's one of the best. I hopefully get to meet my new best friend for the first time. Hopefully! Vixie Voice sounds like she's Southern when she gets excited or overhyped. Okay, that is my fault. I am doing a show that requires me to speak in a Southern accent, and I just got off of rehearsals. And they want me to speak in a Louisiana accent. So if I dip into it, I'm sorry. It's been ingrained in my mind for the last, month. So I'm sorry about that. You got, I've been dealing with this for, the last month and a half. I will return. Okay, see you in a sec. Have a good night, everybody who's popping off, and welcome everybody who's popping on. It's so good to see or talk to. It's so good to talk to everybody. What do I do for work? I'm an engineer. I work as an engineer, and it is boring as hell. I mean, it's boring because everything is working and nothing is broken, so it's kind of slow. But when things are broken, then there's lots of things to do. So that keeps me busy. That kind of pays my bills. Patreon is what really helps me, with that extra push over to the point where I'm okay. I'm okay. Financially stable. All the guns in America, man, Jesus Christ, it trips me out. Guess coming from all these gun restricted countries means it's really different from what I'm used to. Yes, here there's a lot of things happening, but I'm not going to go into them because we don't have 6 hours to go into them. So it's just, yes, things are very different in America than they are literally everywhere else. I see a lot of people, and my friends travel out of the country, And here I am traveling to my bathroom and to my room and back and forth because I broke and I can't travel anywhere. Same. My parents are the ones that take me places. I just am along for the ride. Vixie, please don't ever change. You're fun as hell and there's no dull moments with you. Thank you. I'd like to think so. Things happening is an understatement. I'd say, okay, yes, sanctuary, yes. But I do not want to get into them on the stream. Like, I can't. Like, you know, I can't. I would physically break down. I think most of us would. So, yes, there's a lot of things happening in American politics and American life and American society. So, we know things are happening, but things are changing, especially in the next couple of days. Things are changing. So, we'll see. Anyways, I hope things for everyone else in the world is doing great. I hope that everybody is doing great and everybody is fine and happy and living life and safe. I hope everybody's doing good. You know, that's all I want is for you lovelies to be able to come here every single day on your own volition. You're able to listen to my videos. You're able to listen to other people's videos. You're able to just be here. That's all I care about. Great computer. It works really well. And there's like literally barely anything on it. I need to bring it in and make sure that my Windows isn't making everything more difficult than it already is. I mean, you know how my laptop is. I've had so many people threaten to buy me a laptop and I tell them, no, do not do that. Like, don't do that. Like, if you want to help me, donate to my Patreon and eventually I'll be able to upgrade my system to something a little nicer. But for right now, I'm okay. Like, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's annoying, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Vixie, voice actress, YouTuber, engineer. If they made you into an origin story movie, I would watch the hell out of it. Well, technically Vixie isn't an engineer. Vixie is a YouTuber. Vixie is the voice actress. As the talent, I guess, am engineer. I guess you can just call me Vixie. I don't know. It's kind of complicated when I put it that way, isn't it? Do you? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you see me as one way, then I am one way. If you don't see me as one way, then, you know, don't look at me like that. Did anyone else's stream just putz out now? Yes, my computer is stupid. And I need to get it in and get it repaired because it's stupid. I swear to God, Vixie, I will buy you a laptop if you aren't fucking careful. It's true! It's true! One of my friends I keep like complaining about it, and my friend is like, I swear I'm gonna buy you a laptop. One day it's just gonna show up at your house. Shh, he knows my address now. Fuck, there might be a laptop that shows up at my house one of these days, and if it does, I'm gonna be so upset. I'm gonna be so upset. Because, like, that, I don't want people doing that. I don't. I'm fine. It's just that it's an inconvenience every now and then. It's every other time it's fine. Me and my girlfriend recently broke up because I'm a correctional officer at the prison. Any advice? Well, I do know a couple of people who are correctional officers as well, and they are some hardcore people. Like, I get it. Like, your job is very, very, very tedious, and it requires a certain person. Definitely. I would definitely say that if it wasn't meant to be, it wasn't meant to be. And as my grandma always says, keep trying until you get it right. There is no wrong way to... Well, there are wrong ways to go about relationships, but I think that as long as you're doing stuff that makes you happy, you will end up gravitating or having people gravitate towards you who, you know, share similar interests. I don't know, maybe you'll wind up going to like the gym one day and you'll look across the cycle studio, I don't know, and see that person that's like, and you can't help but want to go over there and just make them fucking laugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, you will find that person, and it might take a little bit of trial and error, but that's dating, you know, that's how it goes. So I think my advice is just keep trying till you get it right, you know? It's okay. And there's no shame in taking your time and figuring it out. And because, you know, these things, if they do work out, they kind of last, they're supposed to kind of last forever, you know what I'm saying? Of course, some people do and some people don't, but that's depending on the person. And all I can say is just get out there and make sure that you are as much of yourself as possible, and other people will, and that other person will pick up on it. I mean, that's the best advice I could give anybody. Like, if I was, you know, thinking about it, if I was looking for somebody who, you know, if you asked me how I would want to be approached, this is how I would do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't want you to waste your time if you don't think that, like, you, like, we could laugh together, or like we could have a good time together, or that, you know, you see yourself with, like, you know what I'm saying? But that's just me. Best advice I can give, just keep trying. It's gonna be fine. You'll figure it out and you'll find that person, because everybody does. Or people. I don't know your preference. Everybody finds somebody. Just keep your chin up. Seriously. Especially for a correctional officer. Everybody you know buys you a laptop for Christmas. My ultimate nightmare. I'd probably do, like, in that case, I'd probably do, like, a giveaway or something. Like, give it to somebody who really needs it. Or, like, you know, yeah, I'd probably donate it to somebody who really needed it. Because I know people that, like, would love to be able to do more out of their, like, you know, talents, but don't have the technology or the funds to do so. So I would definitely, if I got a laptop, I would probably donate it to someone else. Or maybe I could donate this one to someone else. And, like, because it's still good. I just need to replace the battery. Like, I just need to replace it and it's perfect. You know what I'm saying? I want to make everyone laugh. Does that mean I have a crush on everyone? No, that just means that you're a good person. You're a sweet and wonderful person. No, that doesn't mean you know, you're attracted to everybody. It's just, you know, you just want to see people smile. And that's not a terrible thing at all. I'm currently studying to be a psychiatrist, and I have never been so relieved because I finally have some kind of direction in my life. Having a good day. See, as a psychiatrist, I shouldn't have those kinds of powers, so I'm happy for you. Like, I hope that works out for you. I bet you're gonna be great. My major in college is computer engineering. Dope. That's a lot of work, a lot of hard work. I dated somebody who was like, could build a computer out of literally anything, like out of a cereal box one time. It was just bizarre, but he did it. What fictional creature would you like to be if you had to pick? A motherfucking dragon. I'd be a fucking dragon, bitch. Like a big ass dragon that had a big ass pile of treasure and be like, yo, don't touch my treasure. Stay out of my cave. Like, I would be a big ass dragon. Because I basically stay indoors all day and sleep anyways. I see my crush every rehearsal and I'm kind of scared to say or do anything or doing the wrong thing. Okay, she's always giving me the death stare when I try to joke. Other times she laughs at my jokes. What do? Just keep talking to her. Don't worry about making jokes. Like, literally just talk to her. Have normal conversations with her, but do it at least, like, any time, like, at least once every rehearsal. You know what I'm saying? Like, because eventually she'll become used to talking to you. And then eventually you two will get to a point where maybe you guys will hang out after rehearsal or outside of rehearsal. Maybe the show's over. You guys are still hanging out. Oh, look at that. And next thing you know, you're going to be able to tell her, or she might tell you that you guys have a crush on each other. That's what I would do, is I would just talk. Just have a conversation. You never know what's going to happen. You get a shit ton of laptops for Christmas and you want to donate them all. You are such a good person. Well, I mean, what am I going to do with all of them? Like, I love that people like assume that I would keep all of them. It's like, no, what am I supposed to do with all this? Vixie have why I don't know how to pronounce either of those, and no, I have not seen what's been going on with. Oh, wait, yes, I do know what that is. Okay, okay, yeah, no, I don't. I thought I did, I don't. I saw Jack's films and I was like, wait a second, I think I recognize that, but I don't. I'm sorry, I don't know what that is. I all over in the singles place, but I'm only 18, so I know I have plenty of time to find. Yeah, fucking, yeah, you're 18, y'all have time. Y'all a child, y'all have plenty of time. Gotta go, headed for the range tomorrow morning. Have a good night. Have a good night! Hopefully you hit the target and nothing else. Just that target. Or those slugs. I don't know. Or those pigeons. Sorry, pigeons. You shoot slugs. You shoot pigeons. Thank you. Yes. Clay pigeons, not actual pigeons. Sorry, I don't mean to I feel like I don't need to specify. Have a good day. I hate when I try and make someone laugh and they look at me like I'm the weirdest, stupidest person on the planet Earth. I just laugh at myself. Like, I don't care, you know what I'm saying? I just laugh at myself. If I think it's funny, it's fucking funny. And I don't care what you think. I would be a dragon. Yeah, I was born the Chinese year of the dragon. Dope. Hoard laptops and add them to your treasure trove. But, like, it's such a waste of a treasure trove. Like, what's the point of having treasure if you, like, you know... Oh, yeah, I kind of backed myself into a corner on that one. I was gonna say, why bother having treasure if you can't share it with other people? But then I realized I'm a dragon, I'm collecting this shit. I wouldn't collect laptops, I'd collect pennies. Because nobody in fucking anywhere except America uses pennies. So I would probably just have, like, a stack of pennies. No one would come near me, and that's why I'd be left alone. But I would be the penny dragon, and that would be dope as fuck. Because everybody would come after my copper. So I would be a dragon, but I'd be hoarding stupid shit. She and I hang out a lot, actually. I've already told her how I feel, then lost those feelings when she said she wasn't interested. Then the feelings came back. Oh, well then don't push the bill. If she's not interested, then don't push it, you know? Like, that it is what it is. Like, yeah, you can hang out with her and talk to her, but, like, don't try to change her mind, you know? Like, don't go into it trying to change her mind. Go into it trying to be her friend. Go into it because you're genuinely interested in talking with her. Don't do it to change her mind, to try and date her, you know? There's plenty of time. And if she's not interested, then she's not interested. Don't worry about it. There's other people. And it's honestly, it's the scene. It's the spotlight. It's what my friends in the community theater like to call the spotlight, the spotlight spell. The spotlight spell. Basically, it's, you know, anybody who's on stage performing scenes together, they're gonna have that, like, intimate chemistry, especially with a show like this. Like, it's very intimate. It's very, like, you are dealing with these people a lot. So, you know, it's only natural for people to develop feelings when you see somebody and you're talking to somebody and you have to work with somebody on an intimate level this closely. Trust me, give it time. After the show, it'll be gone. It'll be gone. Trust me. Tree is full of laptops. Stop talking about Christmas and laptops. Yes, yesterday I asked you. Oh, cool. Okay. That makes sense. I got it. I discovered you recently, and I'm super obsessed with the content. Thank you! I did see your comment recently, and I appreciate it. Broke-ass dragon hoarder. Yeah! It's gonna be great! At least you know I'm gonna be the one paying for stuff, but it's gonna be a long time before we actually get the final tally. Oh, God. I'm so glad I'm not like George R.R. Martin and have like a very beloved science fiction, like mythical, like science fiction, mythical, like, kind of fantasy story. Like, cause shit, it would be weird. Part of comedy is making jokes out of awkward situations. So no one laughs at your joke, just make another joke about no one laughing. Or just keep laughing. Because literally, studies have shown that the more someone laughs, even if there's nothing attached to it, other people will laugh. So I just do that until someone else laughs and then I stop. I've learned a long time ago to laugh at life and dance like the world isn't there. Yes. Vixie the dragon that hoards laptops. No! I'm not hoarding laptops, I'm hoarding pennies. She gives me very mixed signals. Well, again, I wouldn't, if you guys are if you're talking about in the context of, you know, being in rehearsal and being on stage, then you can't go off of that, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not real. It's like me, it's not a real thing. If it's outside, that's a different thing. Like, if it's outside rehearsals, that's a whole different story. But like I said, I would probably just move on. I wouldn't say focus my energy on someone else, but I don't know, like, just do you know? Maybe someone else will come along, you know what I'm saying? Just, like I said, just don't go into this thinking that you're going to change her mind, because you're most likely not. Hello. I'm so happy people are popping in. Voice actor to voice actor, what kind of mic do you use? I use a snowball. A blue snowball mic. It's very cheap. It's like, what, like $30 on Amazon, even with the stand. But I have gotten accessories. And I also use Audacity to record my audio. It's the only thing I really pay for is Premiere, and it's a monthly subscription. But I use my initial hardware is a blue snowball mic. And it does what I need it to do. Did I ever tell you about the socioeconomic divide between the north and south of England and how it's truly and deeply affected the relationships between the different sides and how it's all Thatcher's fault? Lord Sanctuary. Oh, Lord. Yeah, y'all are going through your own kind of crisis. It out because it's just been dumb.